Would you like to build your own e-commerce application to make money selling online stores? You can do it with our free course on how to build a multi-tenant e-commerce platform with WildCloud. We've crafted a course packed with 7 lessons that will guide you step by step to learn how to leverage multi-tenant WordPress and WildCloud to empower your clients to create and manage their online stores. You'll learn how to build the necessary WildCloud applications, how to build a global front-end dashboard to allow your users to manage their stores without having to use the normal WordPress dashboard, and even how to design pre-built websites and automate subscription sales. This course is for you whether you want to generate recurring revenue, gain experience as a web developer, or add web apps to your portfolio. And with no-code tools, this course is accessible to everyone with basic WordPress knowledge. Sign up for our course now and start your journey towards mastering the art of multi-tenant e-commerce platforms. Welcome to Lesson 5 of our free course on how to create a multi-tenant e-commerce platform using WildCloud. In this lesson, we will show you how to create a site template that will be automatically cloned to new sites when your clients purchase a subscription plan, and create a new site on your platform. A template site is a tenant within your WildCloud application that is used as a pre-built site or store. The new stores created for your clients will be copies of this template site, including all the content and settings of the template site. On WildCloud, this is achieved through tenant snapshots. So when we finish configuring our site, we must convert it into a tenant snapshot. Each subscription product you sell on your e-commerce platform must contain 2 things. First, a tenant role, which we created in past lessons, and is the group of features that our tenants/sites will have. Second, a tenant snapshot, which we will create in this lesson, and is a pre-built site that will be automatically cloned to the client sites that purchase this subscription plan. We'll see more on subscription products in the next lesson. You can design your pre-built sites as you want, but in this lesson we'll focus on showing you the basic steps, because you decide the site's appearance and content. We need to start by creating a new site in our WildCloud application. Just make sure that the application in which you are going to create the site is not the storefront application. As you can see, we already created a tenant on this application, which is the site for the global front-end dashboard. Let's click on the Add Tenant button. Now we need to add a name for this site, which will also be the site's subdomain prefix. Now let's click on Submit. Once the site is complete, we'll see it added to the tenants list. If you click on the URL, you'll view the site, but that's not what we need for now. If you want to add a custom domain to this site, just follow the instructions in the Domains tab. However, we will use the default generic domain in this example. The first thing we are going to check is which plugins are enabled or disabled for this site. If you see that some important plugins are disabled, don't worry, because the next step is to assign a tenant role, so that the plugins that are enabled for this site are the ones that belong to the tenant role. If we log into this site, we will see a notice that the WAS client plugin is active, but we have not assigned a tenant role. This is important because any site that has the WAS client plugin active must have a tenant role assigned. Note also that the tenant role you assign to this site will be the same one that will be automatically assigned to new sites that use this site as a template. The reason for this is that the new sites based on the tenant snapshot that we will create with this site will be copies or clones of it. We need to assign a tenant role through a PHP constant, so let's move to the PHP constants tab in the tenant details. Once here, click on Add PHP constant. Now add the WPCS tenant roles constant, and paste the tenant roles slug in the value field. You can view the tenant role slugs in the notice shown on the site. Once done, click on Submit to add the PHP constant to the site. If you now reload the page, you'll see that the notice no longer appears because we have added the PHP constant successfully. Now you can proceed to design the site as you prefer. Here we will only give you some recommendations of what you should do, but keep in mind that this is a regular WordPress site and you have total freedom to configure any theme, pages, etc. First, let's change the site title. By default, WildCloud assigns a generic name to all sites, so we need to change that. Go to the General settings and change the site's name in the site title field. You can also edit or remove the tagline if you want. Once you're done, save the changes. Second, add all the necessary pages. you have to add all the pages that this template site will contain. In this case, we will only keep the WooCommerce pages because we want our users to be able to add and sell products using a basic site. But you can add more pages with placeholder content like About Us, Contact Us, etc. Of course, if you add pages that your users will be able to edit, you must make sure your users are able to edit pages on the front-end dashboard and have the right permissions to do it. We'll see more on that in the next lesson. Third, make sure you activate your favorite theme. If you don't want to use any of the default WordPress themes, you can activate any other theme. In this example, we will use the Cadence theme. Fourth, select the site's homepage. Go to the reading settings and select the site's homepage here. In this example, we will select the shop page as the site's homepage. Once you're done, save the changes. Fifth, set up the navigation menu and add a link to the front-end dashboard. On the menus page, add a new navigation menu for this site and add the pages to it. In case you want to add a login button to the navigation menu, you can do it using the User Links tab. This tab is added by the User Menus plugin. You can also add a link to the front-end dashboard site so that your logged-in users can access the front-end dashboard right on the navigation menu. In Custom Link, add the front-end dashboard URL. In link text, you can add something like dashboard. If the tenant role assigned to this site includes the User Menus plugin, you can add conditional visibility to this menu item. For example, we will select logged-in users because we want this menu item to be visible to logged-in users only. We will also select administrator and shop manager as the roles who will view the front-end dashboard link. This means customers won't see the link on the navigation menu when they log into their account, but administrators and shop managers will. This is what our website will look like when we have not logged in. And if we have logged in as administrators or shop managers, we will see the dashboard link on the navigation menu. Now let's take some minutes to customize the site. For example, we will remove the theme credits. We'll also change the site colors. Basically, you need to take some time to design the site and make it look as you want. As we mentioned, we focused on the basic things, but you can do it your way. Finally, let's add a sample product. This is what the product will look like, so let's publish it. When you view the site, you'll see the shop page as the homepage containing the product we just added. With these steps, we now have a basic and functional site that allows our users to sell their products online. Remember that you can design this site as you wish, but for this example, we will use this basic site. As we have explained before, in order for this site to be a template site, you need to create a tenant snapshot based on this site. For this, go to your application and click on View All Snapshots. Now move to the Tenant Snapshots tab and click on Add Tenant Snapshot. You can add the template or tenant snapshot name here. In this field, you can add a description for this site. You can create a tenant snapshots group by adding the name here. And here you can select the site or tenant on which this snapshot will be based. In this case, you'll see the dashboard and the template sites, but you should select the template site. Once you have selected these values, click on Submit, and the tenant snapshot will be created. With the creation of the dashboard site and the template site, we have completed the sites required for our platform to work. In the next lesson, we will work on the storefront site, where we will set up a subscription product that we can sell to our customers to allow them to create an online store on our e-commerce platform.